All right. All right, that sounds fantastic. Hey, everybody, I'm Rob Booker. Welcome. I'm the self-proclaimed king of Taco Tuesday, destroyer of robots, creator of robots, and creator of presentations. I've got something special for you today. Welcome to the video. I'm very excited about this. I'm running the same robot, but I'm running it in a different way, and I think you're going to love it. If you're already trading the robots that I have, then you're going to love this video. I think it's going to shed a new light on the subject. Now, some of you are already following along with what I'm doing, and before we begin, I need to make sure you have a risk warning. Trading involves a substantial risk of loss. It's not suitable for all investors. You can actually lose all of your money, and most people do, so don't forget that before we begin. All right, as you know, I trade with a robot called the Finch. The Finch robot takes trades based on Knoxville divergence. Knoxville divergence was invented in 1807 by the ghost of Abraham Lincoln's grandfather. Actually, it was invented by me in Knoxville, Tennessee, in a coffee shop in 2013. I use a robot that is based on Knoxville divergence, and I called it the Finch robot after a bird. It runs on the 1-minute chart. This is the chart that it is the most effective on, and it trades with Knoxville divergence. And two bonuses that we haven't really spent a lot of time talking about is that it tastes great and it's less filling, which I know, Nate, I know you appreciate that.
I do.
As a beer-loving man, I know you can appreciate it. But however, there's a major issue with this robot, and if you're watching now and you've traded with the Finch robot, you know what I know, which is basically the robot can engage in a significant amount of drawdown, and that can basically suck a donkey's feet. I mean, it can really blow big time. So the issue is drawdown, and drawdown is the open loss that a robot has when it's holding on to losing trades. Now, over time, the Finch robot has a reasonably stupendous and glorious win percentage. In fact, I love that win percentage. 80 to 90% of all of the first trades that the Finch robot takes are going to be winners. However, a certain percentage of those trades are going to be losers. And I spend most of my time when I think about robots thinking about how to prevent open drawdown and losses. So if you are interested in that question as well, then you're in the right place. Now, welcome to the video. I'm glad that you're here. I'd love to hear where you're from. And Nate, we have a winner from yesterday's contest. So we are doing these contests on a regular basis, everyone, to give away Amazon Echoes, because I'm going to actually introduce some cool stuff for the Amazon Echo, and I want to get some of those in your hands. Nate, do we have a winner from yesterday?
Yeah, we have a Mr. Spencer Ross.
Spencer Ross, if you're watching now, you won an Amazon Echo for commenting on yesterday's videos on YouTube. And if you just message me on Facebook or reply to any email that I've ever sent to you, we'll send you an Amazon Echo in the mail. Amazon Prime style. Prime style, overnight. That should be the new lingo for when you're like a college student. I'm not even going to say, okay, you can just say that was Prime because it was overnight. Okay, that's not really suitable for this video. Solution to drawdown, in my opinion. So welcome here. We're going to give away another Echo today, so leave a comment below. Let us know where you're from. Say hello. You can comment on this video today or the brand new 1-minute trading lesson video that is on the YouTube channel. The solution to drawdown could be, maybe is, perhaps it is. Nate, it could be. It could be. It could be a honeymoon. Now, you might be wondering, what the heck am I talking about? Go on a honeymoon to solve a drawdown problem. This is actually a photo from my honeymoon last year. This is me, and this is Nikki, and this is the Eiffel Tower. So the solution to drawdown may be, in fact, to go on a honeymoon. So I want to share with you what that is. Nate, you want to throw this keyboard to me, and I'm going to change over here to another program, Alt-Tab. Let's Alt-Tab the shiz out of this, or let's just exit out of PowerPoint. And stay with me here. Oh, look at that. It just did not want to exit out. There we go. All right, I'm going to turn off this light, everybody, because this light is interfering with the view. All right. How are we looking on the camera, Nate? Looking all right? All right, everybody, so you might not know what all of this is. This is one of my virtual private servers. It's actually a shadow server, which is a shadow computer by the French company. And this shadow computer is showing two different trading accounts. And I'm going to walk you through what each of these trading accounts is doing. Now, this is a mimic of my larger trading account on a demo on this server. I don't want to turn that one off, the real one, on Microsoft Azure. So that one's still running over there, but I have a mirror of that account set up right here. And then this one over here is a $10,000 account running. So this one's a demo, this one's live, and then my other live account is running on Microsoft Azure in the cloud on a separate server. We can take a look at that again. Now here's what's going on the screen in front of us. You can see different colors of blue and purple here. Each of these charts, now I can't even touch the screen because this is like I said, this is a shadow VPS computer, and this is an actual Windows computer with like 12 processors and 12 gigs of RAM or whatever, so I can run a ton of instances. The background here is pinkish or purple because we've got one Finch trade open on the British pound Australian dollar. All right, and so that turns the screen purple when that's going on. The rest of the ones that are blue don't have any trades open, but I have two trades open here. Now that might not sound really interesting yet, but wait for it. This is a collection of 1-minute charts on a $10,000 account. And as you can see here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 currency pairs, 6 currency pairs that have one trade open. It turns purple when I've got a trade open. And these open trades right here, now we'd have to zoom in really close, but I'll let you know what's going on. These trades are currently negative $9.76, and these trades over here are negative $28. Now, you can see here, these are all running on the 1-minute charts, and it's producing a ton of trades. Now I'm going to pull up a view of what these accounts have been earning. So since this account started up and restarted Finch last week, this account is up $697. It's up $75 today and $174 yesterday. For the week, it's up $249. So this account is positive $249 for the week. So Nate, if I close these trades that are down $28, it's no big deal. Well, let's just do it. Let's just close these trades. And I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds insane. Let's go to View, Navigator, and I'm going to double-click Close All, and those trades are closed. Now I'm going to close the Navigator, and now everything's back to blue. Now, why did I do that? Well, I'm calling this, and I think Bill and Joel and Scott and all of us, when we got together at my office, the greatest Finch traders in the world, we called this the honeymoon, because Finch, when everything is cleared up and no trades are open, it's a blank slate, Nate. I always talk to Nate, because Nate's right here, and Nate doesn't know about running robots yet, but he's getting close to being really good at it. So Nate, now all of these charts are free to open up trades, and by the end of today, it's going to churn out more profit. It's going to keep churning profit, and now it has no open drawdown, no open losses. I have one Finch account, Nate, that has a trade open from November of 2016. And it's been losing. It's been losing and losing and losing and losing since November of 2016. This account, I'm just going to keep closing trades as soon as the account's made some money, and then I'm just going to wipe out all the trades. I'm going to keep some of my profit for the day, some of my profit for the week, but every once in a while, if there's some losses in the account, I'm just going to close the whole thing out. And so the Finch is repeatedly and consistently just opening up tons of trades, making some profit, and every once in a while, I'll step in and close trades. Now this one over here, this might be a little bit more difficult to see because there's a light shining over here. This is down $9.05. It's up $14 for the day today, $14 for the week. So I'm going to let this one, Nate, I'm going to let this run. I've already closed these trades out once today. I'm going to let these run. I'm going to let it rack up some more profit. Oh, no. It's up $159 for the week. Oh, that's beautiful. That's just glorious. So I could close these out for, is that really true? No, it's not up that much for that's a mistaken number. This account's only up $11 for the week because it just started earlier today. So I'm gonna leave these trades open. I'm gonna let those trades run, and I'm gonna wait till those trades have collected some profit today, and then I'm gonna close out all the open trades and just let those go. So here's what the goal is of doing all of this. Let's pull this back open. I'm gonna go over there and kind of face the Google Pixel camera for a minute, Nate. All right, so here's what's going on with this. Here's the whole point of doing all of this. The point of this is I don't want to be stuck in any negative trades. I want zero negative trades. I just don't want to ever be stuck in any trades. So I'm just running the regular Finch robot, which you can get more information about below. If you're not running the Finch robot, I don't know why you're not running the Finch robot. Seriously, it's just like producing tons of trades. Here's the great thing about it. If your broker pays you cashback rebates on every trade you place, you're going to be producing a fudge load of trades. That's great. So Nate, I don't know if you knew this, but I'm not going to endorse any brokers or do anything that could be termed a solicitation. But you all know where I open up my trading accounts. But if your broker pays you cashback rebates, they pay you a little rebate every time you take a trade, Nate. That means that if you're opening a ton of trades, you're getting a ton of small little rebates. The more trades you open, the more rebates you make. The more trades you close, the more rebates you make. So in addition to the little bits of profit that we're making and we're piling up in these accounts, we're also making those cashback rebates and producing a ton of trades. The second thing is, Nate, the danger is reduced that this account and this one over here is ever going to get stuck in or open a bunch of losing trades that stay open forever. It's just not going to happen. Now, with all of that said, you might wonder how you could follow along with this honeymoon, if you want to go on the honeymoon together. So if you are a Robots member, or if you get the Robots, if you are a Robots member, what you'll find at the bottom of the Robots course, and I guess we could go over there, but we're not going to do it right now, is a collection of videos. There's 4 of them now, and I'm calling it the 30 Days of Trading the Finch. And you can watch me day by day as I take profit, close trades, wash out the account, make sure everything's closed out, that I'm not getting stuck in trades, and you can watch that happen. Now, back over here, a warning. One of these days is just going to blow. It's going to be terrible. So there's going to be a day where this account and this one over here just starts opening a ton of trades, and they all go really negative. We're going to get a chance within the next 30 days to watch me deal with a situation where we have a bunch of open losing trades, and you're going to see some of these charts turn gold, and that means 2 trades are open. And then in those instances, I'm going to have to step into the account, and I'm going to have to take extra discretionary trades to help the account out, to wash out the trades, to deal with the losses. So I use Robots so that I can have basically a machine running on a regular basis to help me take trades that I could never take this many trades in a row. I could never do that myself on my own. So I use a robot to do that. And then I step in and I help the robot out by saying to the robot, you've done well, you've made a bunch of money, we're going to close out all your trades, and so we don't have to worry about that anymore. And then I'm going to help the robot out in one last way. Nate, every once in a while, and some of these over here, these may turn into that situation. Sometimes I'm going to get into a situation where the robot gets stuck in a bunch of trades, and I'm going to have to step in maybe once a month or once every 2 months, and I'm going to have to take a trade as a discretionary trader to help the robot out, to close out those trades. I'm going to go back over here. We're going to wrap this thing up. Just a couple of reminders. Number 1, this is an experiment, and I hope you enjoy following this experiment with me. Number 2, we're going to give away a Amazon Echo to someone that watches this video today. So leave a comment below, ask a question about the robots, or say hello, or just let me know where you're from, or whatever. We'd love to hear from you. We'll give away an Amazon Echo to one of you that watches and comments and subscribes to the channel. That's a big deal for us. We super love it when you subscribe. Number 3, we'll be back as usual tomorrow with another installment. We love you. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks, Nate, for running the cameras.
It's always fun.
I hope the audio was working out all right today. Thanks, everyone, for being here. It's always a joy. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.